Welcome to Maths for You YouTube channel. A past question on pure mathematics. It's from Oxford and Cambridge past paper. Show that x minus 2 is a factor of 3x cubed minus 8x squared plus 3x plus 2, the polynomial function in x, and the factor x minus 2, we need to prove it. So I just rewrote the function fx equal 3x cubed minus 8x squared plus 3x plus 2. If x minus 2 is a factor, so if it's a factor, then x equal 2 should satisfy the function. So in other words, it's a property of remainder theorem. So f2 is equals 0. If you could prove f2 equals 0, because x minus 2 is a factor, so x equals 2, substitution f2 function 2. If you could prove that 0, then x minus 2 is a factor. It's a part of our property of remainder theorem. Right, okay. X equal f2 equal, substitute x equal 2, 3 times 2 to the cube minus 8 times 2 squared plus 3 times 2 plus 2. 3 times 8 minus 8 times 4 plus 6 plus 2. 3 times 4 is 24 minus 32 plus 6 plus 2. When you add them and subtract them, it gives you 0. So f2 equals 0. Therefore, x minus 2 is a factor. It's as simple as that. The second question, by considering a change of sign, show that the equation e to the power x minus 5x cubed equals 0 has a root between 0 and 1. So it's a function, say y equal e to the power x minus 5x 5x cubed. So this is it's not equal, just leave that. So y equal e to the power x minus 5x cubed. So we just call it as y. So that's an equation. So if this sign of y changes, then let's we have given a range, x range is 0 and 1. So we put that 0 first. Y equal e to the power 0 minus 5 times 0. That is equal, e to the power 0 is 1. E to the power 0 equal 1. Therefore, 1 and 5 times 0 is 0. So it's 1 is y is called 1. That is greater than 0. And then we put 1, y equal e to the power 1 minus 5 time 1 cube. So that is 1 cube equal 1. So 5 e to the power 1 is e minus 5. So the value of e is roughly about 2 point something, but minus 5. Therefore, the total value for y is less than y. So less than 0. So for this, the value of x equals 0 is greater than 0. Value of x equal 1 is less than. So the sign changes from positive to negative or negative to positive. By here in this case, positive y value is become from positive to negative between x 0 and 1. But then if the actual curve y equal e to the power x minus 5x cubed is a continuous curve, of course this is a continuous curve because of, say, the e to the power x exponential, and then 5x cubed is a polynomial x. So it's a combination of exponential combination, a polynomial. It's the continuous curve is continuous. If it continues and the sign changes between certain range, which here is 0 and 1, sign changes from positive to negative, that means the the curve will cut the x-axis. So the curve will have one of the roots. So you just put one. It could be, it depends on the curve. It cut the x-axis more than one place. But we need to prove there is a root. So the curve will cut the x-axis between 1 and 0. So y changes from greater than 0 to less than 0. That is what it is. And it is continuous, as I said. It's exponential and polynomial. So exponential functions are continuous function, polynomial functions are continuous function, trigonometric functions are continuous function. In this case here, it's exponential and the polynomial. So the combination of that, therefore, the y is continuous. So y must cut the x-axis, and it cuts between 1 and 0. That is exactly what we have to say. By considering a change of sign, show that the equation e to the power x minus is cuts the y-axis, or as a root between 1 and 0 and 1. That's what it is. Thank you. Please subscribe the channel and share the contents with your friends and other students who may benefit. Thank you.